MJZ Comics, Venom. Need I say more?
Before we get started, make sure you give us a like, smash the subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. So the first book we're going to talk about is from The Amazing Spider-Man. It is issue 298. Now this is the first Eddie Brock cameo, and as you probably know, Eddie Brock becomes Venom later in the series. And this is also the first artwork by Todd McFarlane in the Amazing Spider-Man line. This book in a 9.8 runs about $640. There's approximately 872 copies on the CGC census. And interestingly enough, the 9.8 newsstand runs about $5,000. So definitely a lot more expensive. And there's about 3 copies in a CGC 9.9. So a very good book to have.
And the next book, of course, is going to be Venom's first appearance. Amazing Spider-Man 300 with that iconic cover. And we have a copy in the 9.8 grade CGC. This book is probably one of the most popular books on the entire planet. Spider-Man 300, the first Venom. I think it's one of the most graded books at CGC. There are 30,000 graded copies on the census, and 1,600 of those are in the 9.8 grade in this investment grade. There are, as of note, 9 in the 9.9 grade. I mean, that would be crazy to own that book.
Oh, yeah.
These direct editions, again, this is not newsstand, but in the 9.8, recent sales are right around the $5,000 mark. So if you're trying to get one and you get it for around $5,000, that's a pretty decent price. A year ago, during the comic boom, this book in the direct edition was approaching $9,000. So we're in the area where now is the time to buy one if you're looking at this book.
The next book we're going to talk about is Venom #1, Lethal Protector. This was a 6-issue series. We don't have a copy of this book, but we'll put a picture up for you. In a 9.8, this book goes for about approximately $150. There's about 7,000 9.8s on the CGC census. And interesting enough, this book has a few different error copies with different colors, those being black, gold, and white, with black being the most valuable. Now, the black error cover variant, the 9.8, goes for about $7,000 to $8,000. So that is arguably one of the most expensive Venom books in the comic hobby.
Yeah, I mean, if you compare that 9.8, the black error cover, to the direct edition CGC 9.8, the black error is almost twice as valuable. The next book we're going to talk about is Amazing Spider-Man 316. Now, we do have a copy of this book. This is a 7.0. It is a newsstand edition and a Mark Jeweler variant. So again, this book is known as the first full cover of Venom. On the census, there are about 1,700 9.8s. And interestingly enough, there's one 10.0 and 10 9.9s. The 9.8 book runs currently for around $750. And that's way down too from a year ago. I think it was approaching $2,000 about a year ago during the boom. So once again, another book that we're talking about that maybe now is the time to buy if you're looking at a 9.8 of this first full cover of Venom.
Yeah, if you're a beginner collector, I think this is actually the book to get, as it's much more affordable than the Amazing Spider-Man 300, and it has this iconic cover. You really can't beat it. So definitely a book to look into.
The last book we're going to talk about is the first appearance of Venom 2099. And we're kind of specking on this book, especially with the popularity of Spider-Man 2099 lately. This is a kind of a cool book. This is Spider-Man 2099, issue number 35, and it's a variant cover. Again, it's the first appearance of Venom 2099, and in a 9.8 like this, currently you can get one for around $300. Thanks again for watching. If you have any questions regarding the Venom comic books, please leave a comment below, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.